Hey guys, Noob Dad Gamer here. I wanted to show you my method, how you can pretty much turn anything in core into a melee weapon in about 10 minutes time. So the key is picking your weapon that you start with. You want it to be somewhat relative in size to the end object that you're using. So I use the hammer here. Drag in a wooden beam, resize it accordingly. And then kind of overlap it to the original weapon. I know some people are probably gonna laugh at how I move this around, but I'm learning. So once you have your item overlapping the weapon, you want to think about where your character's hands are going to be holding it. The important part is to take that actual part and then move it into the client context folder for the original weapon's art. And I found it's important not to go ahead and delete the original artwork in case you need to make adjustments. Some of the finer details you can drop out of there. So you can see that the player was holding it, swinging it around. But I did notice that you want to disable the camera collision, so when you're using it doesn't interfere with your camera. And that's on the part that you drew. So the part I'm making here is going to be a torch. Props to Stay Punny. We're working on a game jam collab together, and this was a requested weapon. So once the handle's good, I opted for the urban pipe wrap because I thought it kind of resembled a torch. It's one of the cool things I found about working in core. I wasn't really excited about the whole concept of kitbashing at first because I didn't really know what it was, but working within the limitations has been pretty good. So I basically made a copy, scaled it out a little bit to give some thickness, make some adjustments, make it a little bit more visually appealing. something that resembles a torch, in my opinion. And then I totally bypassed the torch fire here. But I mean, this is part of the learning process for anybody that does this. I mean, you're gonna do things, redo them. Just have fun. So yeah, I was trying to scale in the wrong fire VFX. Maybe we'll just fast forward this. Torch fire, dragging it in, deleting the original fire volume. That looks so much better. I think at this point I hadn't really used the VFX files very much. Just like anything else, I'm getting a little bit better with it. I don't really know what all these buttons do, but kind of play around with them a little bit. So we have a torch. Can be equipped, but I forgot to add the wraps and the fire into the client context. Happens all the time. So we have a functioning torch that looks like a flamethrower. You can swing it, inflict damage, but I always interact with my main character and whatever I'm building just to get scale, effect, camera blockage, things like that. So jump back over to the fire, drop down the emissive a lot, and the life, and test it again. That's much better. So now we have a torch, be used as a weapon, light your way. But looks like got some camera issues. Disable that camera collision. Yeah, the camera collision, that's what it is. And you know, run around swinging a little bit. Nice crouch stance. Looks good. So at this point, the only thing left to do is change the label on the pickup trigger. You want it to reflect. I see a lot of people build stuff. They use somebody else's pickup trigger, but it's right there in the properties. Just change it to whatever you want it to say. It's good to go. And then obviously name your weapon. Just call it Advanced Torch. Save it as a template. And check it. Grab torch. Booyah. Oh yeah. Pretty good. So I'm gonna do a couple more videos on my builds. Hope you guys dig it. Feel free to drop a like or shout me out in the Discord on Core Games. Also, if you use any of my stuff, please let me know. Not that I'm like, it's community content, so it's all good. But I really dig it when I can go into somebody's game, see something I made. So yeah, let's make some cool stuff. Have a great day.